Hello, everybody. Good morning. Hi, you guys. Welcome to Live Every Day. I am your host, Liv. I see so many new people this morning. It's so exciting. Hi, good morning, Ethan and Andrea. Hello. First time ever here. Oh, you're so welcome, you guys. And I want to say hi to everybody else that I see, Deborah and Verona and Bella, Rumpelstiltskin, Doug, Jennifer, and Cole. You guys, good morning and welcome. So, Backchannel is the absolute only day, only place that you can do this every day, which is listen and chat and watch everyday shows, which is so exciting. Like from 6 a.m. with Haley and Allison, and this is all on East Coast time, and they're out in England. They kick us off, they start the day till 6 p.m., which we end with Mario Smith. We have 12 hours of programming with incredible hosts that are there to talk and chat, entertain, play games, all the things. So, welcome everyone, and good morning. I'm so glad you're here. You guys, it is February 1st. I don't understand. Like, that is, I mean, like, that is crazy. 2022 is going so much faster than 2020, 2021. Thank you very much. I mean, I think we need a fast year. So it's Tuesday, it's February 1st. I am not in my studio. I am still in Orlando, Florida. I am at a hotel that I can see the Epcot ball. I actually got to go to Epcot yesterday. I was with a sweet and dear friend. She is absolutely fantastic. I want you to follow her. I want you to find her book, those of you who are Disney fans. She's a Disney artist. She's a character art, like an animator. And so she was asked to design the front cover of Disney's 50th anniversary book. So that's really fantastic. So if you want to go to Amazon, if you want to get Disney's 50th anniversary book, her name is Fabiola Garza, and she is the designer of that. And that's who I got to spend the day with yesterday. So really exciting, amazing day. I'd love to hear what you were doing yesterday and what you're doing this week. I decided to go home earlier, like than I was supposed to. I was supposed to stay here pretty much all day, do some more interviews and um just kind of, work and all that kind of stuff. But I decided, you know what? I don't want to do that. Like I really don't. I want to go home. So I changed my flight. So that's what I'm doing. That is my hot take Tuesday is home is where your heart is. So this is hot take Tuesday. That's today is going to be the day that we go through all the trends, what's going on, what's out there, all that kind of stuff. Here's the thing. I was supposed to go to all these Disney restaurants yesterday. I was supposed to do all these Disney rides yesterday. And you know what I ended up doing? Talk about make it work Monday. I ended up just walking around Epcot. Good morning, Bella. Welcome, friend. Just walking around. Like that's what I ended up doing. So no eating of anywhere. I did eat we went to breakfast at the Grand Flirting Cafe, and but we decided to like not really get anything. She got like fruit and yogurt, and I got like a salad. But I didn't eat anything but the apple slices, so I can't really tell you. Anyway, so I don't really have a great hot take on that. I do have to say this. I'm not real thrilled with the new system here at Disney. In fact, I think it was such a deterrent that that's why I didn't end up riding any rides or doing anything. There's this whole new genie program, and there's this new lightning lane program. There's like all this stuff. And I was like, it's just not my scene. So I didn't end up writing anything. And then as far as they're doing a big art festival, that wasn't really my scene either. I've been here for the Food and Wine Festival at Disney. I've been to Disney for oh gosh, they have so many programs. I've been here for Star Wars weekend. I've been here for I don't know, name it. I've been here. You know what I mean? Hi, April. Good morning, and Andrea. Good morning. I'm so glad you're listening. But the art festival wasn't my. I don't know. It kind of almost seemed like it was trying too hard. Like we've got to make a festival. Let's make this. So it just wasn't my thing. So I don't normally ever talk negative about Disney, and I'm not talking negative. I'm just being honest. It just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. So there you go, everybody. I tell people all of this. Um, if you're going to go to Disney World, I would wait till after the pandemic or until the pandemic is way more manageable. I get to come here a lot and I love it. But if you're going for your one time, I don't think this is the time. So there you go. That's my hot take. That's my hot take on Disney. It might not be whatever, like what people want to hear, but it is what it is. So here's what I want to say. Everybody, as we go into the morning, I am only here today from 8 till 9 Eastern. Then you get the lovely Kate and Will. In fact, I'll be bringing Kate on at the end of my show. We'll check in with her and see how she's doing and what she has coming up for everybody. But she'll be from 9 to 10. Then you've got the Anthony Davis show. No. Then you've got the new show, Get On Up with Jam and Renee. Oh, Kate's not on today. Oh, Thursday. Okay. So then you've got okay. Today is what? Today is Tuesday. Oh, but Kate's not coming on today. Oh, I want to see Kate every time I'm on short. Does that make sense to everybody? Don't you guys just love her? You know what? Let me ask this. Let me ask this to everybody. Kate comes on Thursday. Sorry, everyone. Let me ask you this. Do you love the host going on to other people's like shows? I would love to know if you could go to backchannel.tv and tell me if you like that. Those of you who are listening, you can go chat with me. If you're just on a listening device, which is totally cool, like Andrea, you can do that. It's really easy. Just go to backchannel.tv on your computer, on your phone, if you're on the app, and let me know what you think about that. Do you like the crossover that's happening with the host? Like when I bring Kate on, can you tell I'm so excited to see her? She's coming on Thursday. Dang it. I just automatically think like, "Oh, okay, my show's short today. Kate," because she's so lovely. Anyway, I wanna know what you think. If you're on YouTube or, Facebook or if you're on your show, if you have an Echo Show, I wanna hear from you there. Like, on the YouTube, you can type, but with your Echo Show, you can actually speak to the device and say the magic word, "Say," and you say her name. I call her T-Rexa. T-Rexa, good morning. T-Rexa, say, "Yes, I love the crossovers." Or T-Rexa, say, "No, I don't." April, hello. I know I was about to ask you, friend, what are you drinking this morning? And hi, Mindy. Hi, sweetie. And hi, Nathan. Nathan says, "Good morning. Happy February. I can't wait to get home to you. I am so excited to go home to my husband. Y'all have no idea." Mindy says, "Yay, glad you get to go home." Me too. And she says, "I liked hearing from Kate and Mario. I went to their shows once and I really liked Kate's podcast." Thank you. I think it's a really lovely thing. I really do. I'm so excited to see her today. And now I'm sad. That is too funny. April said I had hot cocoa and marshmallows in my oatmeal. I have to get April to make me stuff, Guys, I'm having coffee this morning. Cheers. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy February, everybody. Mm. Okay, so Thursday, Kate will come back on. So don't miss that, which is fantastic. Tomorrow, I will jump on Haley and Allison early in the morning with them. You'll get to see me go live with them. And then Thursday, I'll bring on Kate. So that's exciting. Okay, so let's dive into Hot Take Tuesday with what is going on that crazy calendar where we celebrate every day. Black History Month starts today. Oh, I love the History Month situations because we get to focus on things that are really fantastic. It's just, I'm kind of a person that celebrates all the time. I'm sure y'all have noticed that. And I love Black History Month. Is that weird? I really do. I love it because I love Black history. I grew up in Louisiana, in North Louisiana. I actually attended a predominantly Black school. And so I was usually one of, if not the only, but usually there was like maybe one or two other white kids in my class, and everybody else was Black. And so Black history is like very important to me, and I love it. So I'm very excited when the rest of the world jumps in and sees how beautiful Black culture is and the history and how incredible the people are. So I love celebrating anybody, but this is really exciting. I also wanted to say happy Lunar New Year. We're gonna uh, like maybe dive into a little bit of that later on and see what that is because I know that a lot of people celebrate it. And what is it? Like it's kind of strange. National Serpent Day. Those of you who have pet snakes, I have a friend who has a pet snake. I can't handle it because he keeps frozen rats in his freezer. Like they're there. Like you open the freezer and there's frozen. And I'm like, that's disgusting. And he feeds them to his snake. So happy Serpent Day. And it's National Get Up Day. You guys, the show that's on later on, Get On Up with Jam and Renee from 10 to 12. You could go celebrate by going to their show. So that's kind of fun. I want to hear from you. I want to hear what are you drinking this morning? I want to hear what are you eating this morning? I want to hear what you're doing this morning. You guys talk to me at backchannel.tv or hop on your devices and chat with me there if you've got a dash. If you're on YouTube, you are the show. So I want to hear from you and about you and everything that's going on. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this. Let's talk a little bit more about Black History Month. There was a proclamation from the White House on National Black History Month for 2022, and I think there's kind of an article in that. I don't know. Anna might bring up something a little bit more about that and what that is. While that's happening, why don't you let me know what, if any, of the national months do you like? Do you like Women's National History Month? Do you like what are some of the other, Asian American History Month? Okay, let's see. Oh, this is the proclamation of National Black History Month 2022, you guys. This is from President Biden. Each February, National Black History Month serves as both a celebration and a powerful reminder that Black history is American history. Black culture is American culture, and Black stories are essential to the ongoing story of America, our faults, our struggles, our progress, and our aspirations. Shining a light on Black history today is important to understanding ourselves and growing stronger as a nation as it has ever been. That is why it is essential that we take time to celebrate the immeasurable contributions of Black Americans, honor the legacies and achievements of generations past, reckon with centuries of injustice, and confront those injustices that still fester today. I love that. So here's the thing about anything that is difficult to talk about. Black history is very complicated in this country and difficult. Good morning, Doug. Hi, friend. Hi, Dash. I'm not sure if I said hi to you guys. Sheila, good morning. Hi. Oh, good morning, Doug. Is that oh good, April's drinking coffee with me. Cheers, friend. Is that things can be both and Black history and the absolute horrors and tragedies that happened in this country can exist and we can celebrate and learn about the culture and love like everything and have like really positive things. So both things can occur. So I love that. I love how you can understand that there were and there still are injustices and that we can make progress and do better and learn. So I love that you can honor both. So anyway, happy Black History Month. And Doug is saying I'm drinking peach tea. I love it. Let's dive into a game. Let's do it, you guys. It's 8:15. We're getting into the hour and we love playing games here. This is one of my absolute favorites. I gotta say, I'm digging this one a lot, Anna. And Anna comes up with these games and does all of the amazing work that you're seeing and all the changes, any of the transitions you see, the little beginning that's happening right now. That isn't our official song. We have a song, but it hasn't gotten recorded yet. But Anna is just doing a great job. So everybody make sure to say hi to producer Anna because she is lovely. But yeah, we're going to do 1-star movie reviews. Now, here's what's so funny about these. Okay. It's just hysterical. Now, Anna, are we guessing? Is it that we're guessing what this movie is? Okay, we're guessing the movie title, everybody. Look at all your slides. I just want to hug you. Can I come to Ohio? I just need friends, and Anna's my friend. And I love her friends. The end part of this trip did not go well. I just need some good people in my life. Anna says, bring it, Nathan. Oh, I love it. Okay, here we go. We're playing a game. Where is my girl, April? I know she loves the games. All right. This is an actual 1-star movie review. I'm beginning to think he's just a bad parent. What movie would this be? I'm beginning to think he's just a bad parent. Think of movies with bad parents, and I guess it's a male. Um, Anna says they are difficult reviews, but they do give a hint toward the title synopsis. Hint, male parent, it's a franchise. Okay, guys, what has male parents in the movie? The 1-star, it would be 1-star. It must not be like that great of a film. I'm beginning to think he's just a bad parent. Let's see. You've got what? Liar, liar. Steve Wilson. Good morning, Steve. I need a big Steve Wilson hug. Can you do that, Steve? Can we go? Can I bring you coffee and like we go hang out and I'll go like meet up in Houston and you just give me a big Steve Wilson bear hug? I need that right now, friend. And his guess is Honey, I Shrunk the Kid. That's hilarious. Right? Like, what the heck? How do you not know where your kids are? Like, I mean, to the fact that they're tiny little pieces of grass. And then they blow up the kids. You know what I mean? Like the kids get really, really big in the next one. And it's like, what are you doing, parents? Oh, thanks, Steve. Okay, text me, friend. I need a Steve hug. I'm thinking liar, liar. Do you remember liar, liar, how awful he was? Let's see. Wait, it was so bad. Because he kept promising his kid all sorts of stuff and then he never like followed through. Mindy says Star Wars. Oh God, I hope that's it. That is funny. Guys, I'm trying to think outside the box because I thought like daddy daycare. What else has like predominant fathers where they're just like, I don't know. Oh my gosh, if it's Star Wars, that would be so great. That would just make my entire day. I just want it to be that. Anna says daddy daycare has great dads. I don't know. I never saw it. Taken 3. Home Alone. April, I also thought Home Alone. I did because I was like, who the heck leaves her kid? There's a lot of bad parents on TV. That's really funny. Taken 3. But I still kind of love Star Wars. Can we also say that one counts? Oh my God, this is funny. Oh, I know what this is. Oh my gosh, Steve, Darth Vader is a great dad. I want Darth Vader to be my dad. All right, here's another 1-star movie review. There were no wolves in the movie. I already think I know what it is, but I can't get over Taken 3. Oh my gosh, that's funny. There were no wolves in the movie. I am going to put 1 star. I'm so mad. Where were the wolves? Sheila says, oh no, cancel. I don't know what that means, Sheila. Sheila, let me just say this. You were the highlight of the latter part of this trip. And after you, I should have just gone home. That's not true. That's not true. I did get to see Caroline that night for dinner. That is true. I thought I was something and then I was wrong. Oh, funny. You're like, no. That's not the answer. Okay, there were no wolves in the movie, guys. No wolves in the movie. What would that be? 1-star movie review. I should have gone home yesterday morning. That's what I'm trying to say. Or last night. Or the night before. What was the first answer? The first answer was Taken 3. Taken 3. Where I'm just starting to think he's a bad dad. I think that's funny. I think that's really funny. Because it's like, yeah, what the heck? Okay, any guesses for there were no wolves in this movie? Because I've got a guess, but I don't want to be obnoxious, and then everybody be like, oh, okay. And Steve, Anna wrote, Darth Vader's a dad? Spoilers, Steve. Yeah. What does Mindy say? Wolf of Wall Street. Oh, I was gonna say Dances with Wolves. Are there wolves in Dances with Wolves? Because Anna says, good answer, Mindy. Oh, Steve said cats. The musical Cats. Where are the wolves? I don't see any wolves. That's hilarious. Mindy says on the tip of my brain. Oh, Mindy got it. Wolf of Wall Street. Okay, that's hilarious. April said Twilight. April said Twilight. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Can I ask everybody? Can I ask everybody? Wait. In Dances with Wolves, were there any wolves? I never saw the movie, but I really thought I had the right answer. Sheila will count it. Sheila says I was going to say Wolf of Wall Street. Always go with your first answer or not, because I was going to say Dances with Wolves. Because I was thinking they probably mean that metaphorically. I bet they don't actually dance with wolves. That's really funny that's why they gave that a 1 star. Hello, Stacy. Good morning, friend. Oh my God, this sounds fantastic. I love these. These are so fun to me. You guys, this is another 1 star movie review. This is what an actual human being wrote about this movie. Why is he wearing jeans in the ocean? Why is he wearing jeans in the ocean? My first thought was Titanic. But I don't think Leonardo DiCaprio was wearing jeans in the ocean when Kate Winslet threw him over and was like, tread water, Leo. I can't save you. Such a disturbing ending to that film. So I'm guessing that's not it. Oh, what's going on? Anna said, okay. Anna said her thought on the last one about the wolves. She goes, my thought had been Twilight. I had thought Twilight, but then I was like, but there's werewolves in it, but that's not a wolf. And then Anna also said, you guys, that I got it wrong because I said Dances with Wolves. And she said, I'm going to have to take back your mug. Yeah, would you go find out if Dances with Wolves has wolves? All right, guys. Why is he wearing jeans in the ocean? What film would this be? The only other movie I know is Castaway. Exactly. Exactly. Mindy says Castaway, but I can't remember what Tom Cruise is wearing. Look, I still have my PJ pants on. I'm wearing my I Heart New York today. Being really comfy today. Today's comfy day. Today's my chill out Friday. Steve says Aquaman. Does he wear jeans in the ocean? What did I say? Oh, did I say Tom Hanks? Yeah. I don't know what Tom Hanks wears in Castaway. I know in the end he's like in shorts, right? Sheila's saying Point Break. That's funny. Oh, good morning, Stacy. Good morning. I'm having Cheerios for breakfast today. That actually sounds delightful. Aquaman is just funny. Steve, you're so funny. Oh no, 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 no. The answer is Aquaman. Oh my gosh. Steve Wilson, you were right. I see, and I just totally was such a jerk because I was like, Steve, coming in with the jokes because you're always joking with me. And I just assumed you were being a punk. And you weren't. Aquaman is real. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. That is crazy. Olivia, good morning. First time on the show, listening out in California. Friend, you can join the conversation by going to backchannel.tv. But I am so glad you're here. April, Red October was also a good guess. That was also a good guess for the last one. Anna says that there were wolves in Dancing with Wolves. Anna says, you need to give us your travel tips for your comfy days. Yeah, now that I'm about to hop on a plane, I'm kind of like really, really comfy. I'm sorry to get out of here. The last day and a half, like day-ish, whatever time was not cool. So I'm just ready to go home. So I'm just in my pajamas, guys. I'm just being real and a real human. And there you go. April says, hi, Anna. Point Break is hilarious. He's always wearing jeans. That's so ridiculous. That is so funny. I can't believe Aquaman was right. Steve, listen, mic drop. No kidding. Steve, I owe you lunch, dinner, whatever, friend. It's on me. You totally got that, and I was a jerk. Mindy says it's been a hot minute since Point Break. Oh my God, Point Break. That's so fantastic. I love it. Okay, here we go. Another 1 star movie review to get your Tuesday going. I don't mean to give any spoilers away, but there are no magicians in this movie. Don't let the title fool you. Steve automatically comes in with Magic Mike. And Steve and Mindy and I went to school with one of the guys in Magic Mike. No offense to the three of us, but he's way more attractive than all of us. But I think we're okay with that. We love him and we wish him well. He is a spectacular person, human being. It's got to be Magic Mike. Oh God, I hope it is. That would be so funny. Stacy says Magic Mike. Stacy, how do you know Magic Mike? Come on. And one of our friends is one of the stars. I never say his name. I talk about him all the time on my shows, but I never say his name because I don't know. I feel like people would be like, we don't care. But Magic Mike. Mindy said true stories. Steve is right on this. Yeah, I think yes, Magic Mike. Don't let the kiddies watch that. Steve said the only reason he watched it was because of our friend. And he was great in it. He was great in it. That's so funny. Stacy says, I have a link to that person. Which person, Stacy? Yeah, and I gotta say the truth. Steve, he's also the only reason I watched that movie as well. Anna says, da, da, da. Hold on. Hence why he was in Magic Mike. Oh, April, Anna says, hello, hi. Genevieve, good morning. First time on the show, on this one, listening out in Arizona. Welcome, friend. You can hop on and chat with me on backchannel.tv. But welcome, welcome. And I love your name. Actually, I pretty much love everybody's names. Every time a name comes up, I'm like, I love that name. April said David Copperfield. Yes. I know. I thought the same thing. You know what's so funny, April? I got to say this. I watched David Copperfield the other day, the new one, and I thought it was supposed to be about David Copperfield, the magician, and it was David Copperfield, the movie, like the story from what is his name? Who wrote Charles Dickens. It's the Charles Dickens David Copperfield. And it took me about an hour where I was like, this isn't about the real David Copperfield. I'm an idiot. Yeah, the first time you watched it. LOL. Okay, literally the only reason I went to see Magic Mike was to support Matt. Jeez, because he needs my support. All right, you guys, here is another 1-star movie review. Thought it was a baseball movie. Thought it was a baseball movie. What film would this be? 1-star movie review. Thought it was a baseball movie. Any thoughts? Oh, Stacy went to see Magic Mike because of her Uncle Mike. Well, yeah, there you go. I understand. Thought it was a baseball movie. Da, da, da. Baseball movie. I don't know. Although Steve and Mindy, I am going to go have breakfast this morning with someone we went to high school with. She's a big executive here at Disney now. That was a little side note. Oh, Stacy, Angels in the Outfield. Okay. Actually, I've never seen Angels in the Outfield. Oh, that's funny. Mindy says Batman. That is adorable. Yes, I hope it is Batman. I can't think of anything that like I thought Jerry Maguire, but that's about the NFL. What films do they talk about baseball? Or they like the title alludes to Batman is a good one because Mindy, you really are crazy creative. Think titles, think titles. Okay. Hmm. Maybe Mindy's right though. Is that right, Anna? Is Mindy right? I don't have to tell anybody. You can just tell me. Thought it was a baseball movie. Bum, bum, bum. Pitch Perfect. That's good. That's really good. Oh my God. But Batman would have been brilliant. That could have worked for that one. Pitch Perfect. How funny. I never in a million years would have gotten that. But it makes sense. That makes sense. Pitch Perfect. I love it. Yay. There you go, you guys. There's so many hot takes going on right now. Wasn't that funny? Pitch Perfect. Also, by the way, love it, Anna. That was a great game. Thank you, Anna. There's so many TV shows that have been canceled. You know what I mean? Like it's always really fascinating to see what makes it and see what doesn't make it. Like we talked a little bit about um, Emily in Paris. That's a big show that's on Netflix, but people don't like it, which I find fascinating. And it's not that great of a show, but people don't like a lot of shows, or they like a lot of shows I don't like. So it just looked like it was gonna be a show that everybody was gonna get really into. You know, it's all trendy and she's adorable and it's in Paris and it's like DDD. And then they like signed on for 3 more seasons and people got really mad. Remember it was like a hot take we talked about like, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago? So it's interesting when you see TV shows that you think are doing really well and they don't make it, and then you see TV shows that you're kinda like, "Ah," and then they do make it. It's like, how does it even happen? So are there any TV shows that you guys have loved and they got canceled and you're really, really, like, down about it? I remember a really big one. Yeah, so I wanna know your hot take on this. Um, I wanna know what you think. Oh, Mindy, I can tell you who it is. I'm trying to think of, Jennifer Williams. She was a bear cadet. Um, Veronica Mars is one that a lot of people talk about, right? Firefly, does anybody remember that show? I didn't watch it, but I remember there was, like, a huge, like, cult following of that show, and I remember people were really upset when it got canceled. Can you guys think of any other ones? I can think of, oh, shoot. With Claire wait, was it Claire Danes? My So-Called Life. My So-Called Life is only 1 season. That blows my mind. Freaks and Geeks. Do you guys remember that show, Freaks and Geeks? I think that one got canceled. The original Full House got canceled in the middle of, like, one of their seasons, whatever their last season is. That was not planned, like, they didn't ever get to do, like, a goodbye show, which is why they came up with Fuller House, actually. Minnie says Veronica Mars. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other shows that have gotten canceled. Okay, so Anna says, um, by the way, Anna loved your Batman suggestion, Mindy. She says, I've been watching Woman in the White House, a Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window. It is hilarious. Okay, I wanted to know if it was funny. Imposters, Anna said that could have absolutely had another season. She said, I still need to watch Firefly. Take away my geek card for the time being. Yeah, no kidding, Anna. I'm a little disappointed in you. Okay, so here's some of the 2021s. Let's see what some of the 2021s. Outdoor Man, Steve says. Is that a real show? You never know with Steve. Black Monday. Black Monday is getting canceled, which, it's funny. When I was back in the city in New York City, anytime I say the city, I'm talking about New York City as if I live there. I was back in New York City twice last year. One time I was there for 19 days in October, and I was there 16 days in December. So I was just there, and there was so much, like, there were so many billboards and posters and all sorts of things about this show, Black Monday. And so I find that shocking just with that, because the advertisement alone that was in New York City, there's enough people in New York City, I think, to keep any television show running. You know what I mean? Liliana, good morning. First time on my show. Hi, on your Echo show. Hello, welcome, friend. Jump on into the conversation by talking to your Echo show. So great to see you. And Kobe, there's my friend Kobe. So good to see you. Work in Progress is a show that's getting canceled. Work in Progress only had 2 seasons. Anna, I missed. You can just type me. You don't have to scroll back. But how many seasons did Black Monday have? I feel like just one. I feel like they just started. Let's see. 3. It had 3. Black Monday had 3. Oh, wow. Okay. American Rust. I haven't heard of this. Oh, hi, Kobe. How are you doing? You know what? I'm being really honest with everybody today. I'm having a down day, Kobe, but that's okay. You got to be real. I'm still in my New York pajamas. And I'm having a chill day, and I got a plane ticket back home early because I am just ready to get out of this town. So thank you for asking, sweet friend. Doug says you can talk to your Echo show. Yeah, you can. You can talk to it. Oh, Last Man Standing is what Steve Wilson was trying to say. Outdoor Man was the podcast in the show. Got it. Last Man Standing. Yeah, that was canceled. I've never heard of American Rust. Dan Brown's The Lost Symbol. I've never heard of that. You guys, I feel like I don't know this stuff. This is crazy. Maybe this is why it's getting canceled. Black Monday, like I said, I heard. Small Fortune, based on the British format, the NBC game show. Teeny tiny challenges for a chance to win big money. Never heard of it. Small Fortune. Never heard of that. They're giving kids the world in Florida. Pooch Perfect. Okay, this was with Rebel Wilson, which she looks stunning, by the way. I mean, high five to Rebel Wilson for absolutely crushing this pandemic. She's been an inspiration to me in my weight loss in these last few years. But it did not do well, apparently. So it's gonna get canceled, Pooch Perfect. I think people had a hard time. I remember hearing some hot takes on this show because they would spray paint the dogs. Did anyone see that? Like they would decorate the dogs, and people were like, "What are you doing? We don't want you to do that to animals." I don't know. Anna, can I say what you just wrote or no? But Anna, what? That's amazing. I'm so excited for you. I'm going to die. We got to talk about that off the air. It's not a secret. Okay, listen to this, you guys. Anna's family, her parents and her sisters, they have been approached by Family Feud, and they just heard back from Family Feud. They've already auditioned for them, and they just heard back from them, and they got asked what dates they're available. You guys, our own Anna is gonna be on Family Feud. It was a 2-year journey. She auditioned for them 2 years ago. But the pandemic, when was that? When was that, Anna? What month was it? But she's been asked what dates were available 3 times, but now the pandemic keeps delaying things. But you've been asked again. Okay, good. When did you first originally audition? So that's exciting. Anna's not getting canceled. Bull. Oh, it's had 6 seasons. So they auditioned back in 2019. So everybody who's auditioning for reality TV or game shows, just know it takes a long time. 2019. Okay, has anyone heard of Bull? It has 6 seasons on CBS. That's crazy. I've never even heard of this show, and it's getting canceled. But I mean, I've never heard that show. Also, I do not recognize that actor. At first, I thought that was Alec Baldwin. Anybody who's looking on, anyone who's watching. I keep going, Anna. This is interesting. Any other shows, you guys, that you remember bringing up the Bates? Mindy says, that's amazing, Anna. How fun. It's a UPTV, which I've never heard of that. They had 10 seasons. What? These people had 10 seasons. They have 19 children? And they will, what? That is just crazy. That's just really weird. How has there been a show that long with that many children and I've never heard of bringing up the Bates? Well, cheers to you people. The Hills, New Beginnings. Okay, I love The Hills. I have not watched the new, which I was so excited about it, but I didn't watch it. So maybe people like me who grew up with The Hills, but I didn't watch the new stuff. I think maybe at this point, The Hills, Laguna Beach, all of that was so prominent at a very interesting time in life. I wonder if it just doesn't transfer and carry over now into what life is now. I always think about that with the old reality TV shows. You know what I mean? If there's a reason why they can't cross over and make it. The other thing that's really something interesting to talk about is why, especially after something's got, I could see talking about why do you think they cancel shows if it's had a short amount of time or even a long amount of time? Here's one, Ellen's Game of Games. It's had 4 seasons, which also, I don't know if I understand what a season is, because I always think years, but that's not necessarily true, right, guys? A season can be a few months, right? Because you have a fall season, you'll have a show like Grey's Anatomy. they'll start coming on in the September, and then they start coming on like right about now again. So those are 2 seasons, right? So maybe it's not as long as I think it is. Like I'm saying 4 seasons, and that could mean like 1 year actually. Um I don't know. When did it start? Yeah, it premiered in 2017. Ellen's show, her Game of Games? That's shocking. And it last aired in May 2021. But I guess they're just stopping it. Okay, interesting. Cooking with Paris. Now I did hear about this. Now this is fascinating. Did anyone watch Cooking with Paris? I did not. But it's Paris Hilton in the kitchen and all of her celebrity friends. And it was a Netflix show. I want to watch it because I just find it interesting. I love the way she talks. It's just so fascinating to me, like her cadence and her speech. But Kim Kardashian and Demi Lovato I don't know how to say her name. I always mess it up, but Swati. I can't ever say it. Were among the stars who stopped by to stir up with the DJ and entrepreneur in season 1. Did y'all know Paris Hilton is a DJ? She is. So I think that's interesting, and I would love to know if anybody watched that. Gentified. This was a 2-season show. It was about a Mexican American family dealing with things going on in their LA neighborhood. America Fiera was in it, but it's not going to make it, which is interesting because I had heard of this, but I don't know if I heard positive things or not. I know what you did last summer. Did not know that this was a film. Oh, bye, Mindy. Bye, friend. I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know that they made this into a show. And that's a fantastic question, actually. I would love to ask everybody. Go to backchannel.tv and chat with me there, or go to your devices. What do you think about movies that they then make into television shows? You know what I mean? Like, does that work? Like this, I Know What You Did Last Summer. That was a movie franchise. Is that why it didn't make it onto TV? You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't transfer. It can't cross over. Because why? I Know What You Did Last Summer. I'm sitting here thinking, I mean, the movies were ish, it's not like those were big things. And why now in 2022? I guess I could see why they bring back things, you guys, because they think that we all grew up with something and we're older. And I think they're going on the nostalgia. I could see that trying to be a hook for them and why they do it. But yeah, I think some movies don't translate. I just think some movies just can't make it on the small screen. I think that's why I think some things work better on a big screen, some things work better on a small screen. And I don't think it can always switch. Doug says, I'm not so much for a movie person. I like TV shows better. Stacey, I'm still here with you. Hi, friend. Kobe, what does that mean, the alarm? Is that a show? I would love to know. So my show that got canceled, I was trying to think if there was anything else that came up for me that was really like just devastating, and nothing that is coming up more than My So-Called Life. My So-Called Life. I still can't believe there was just 1 season of that show. It was so fantastic. Claire Danes, and then you got the character Jordan Catalano. Oh God, there were so many great characters in that show. The character development of that show was spectacular. And I think there's a reason why it still has an audience today, but they only did one show, 1 season. Sheila says you hit the nail on the head. That was a great show. It was a great show. And I'm just absolutely shocked. Like, can you tell I'm like so emotional about it? Let's talk about the Lunar New Year. Steve says they're also doing it because there's no new ideas out there. I agree. Although I got a lot of ideas. Like, I think also the thing about Hollywood, Steve, is that they have the same people there. You know what I mean? It's a very exclusive community, and you have the same directors, writers. You see that in like a lot of communities, the same personalities. So I think you're right. I think you have the same ideas over and over and over again. And they're just like, it's been 12 years. Let's pull out this. I have to say, a new show that they did bring back, they brought back Will and Grace. What was that? Like a year or 2 ago? That was the best reboot of a show I've ever seen. It was stellar. The first season was okay. The second season melted your face off. It was just phenomenal. The writing was pristine. And then they stopped it. And I was like, why would you do that? It was like they took oxygen out of my lungs. It was so fantastic. But it's gone and I hate it. It's so depressing. It really is. Okay, but I want to segue into this Lunar New Year because I saw um people getting into it in ways that I've never really seen before with the Lunar New Year. Anna has an article on it about what is the Lunar New Year, what are the traditions, what are the celebrations of the year. Um, it's the year of the tiger. Oh, I know what it was. I know what it was. I saw that the royal family had a statement about the Lunar New Year. And I was like, do they always do that? They probably do. I'm sure. I don't live in, Great Britain. But they were posting it everywhere yesterday. Like I felt like I saw that everywhere on the internet. So you guys, are you into the Lunar New Year? Talk to me about it. Do you keep up with that? Do you know every year, last year was the year of the ox and this year's the year of the tiger and it starts today, February 1st, 2022. We are now starting the year of the tiger. Are you into that? Is that something that's interesting to you? So I'm going to read a little bit about it and see what you guys think. You know how I always knew what the Lunar New Year was? Is that there was a Chinese restaurant in my hometown that had the placemats on the table and it had the Lunar New Year, like the pictures of the animals and what years corresponded to the animals. So like I think I am the year of the monkey, like the year I was born or something like that. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Do y'all remember those placemats in Chinese restaurants? And it would have it listed like the 10 years for the next 10 years of what these animals were going to come up. Anyway, that's all I know. So I'm going to read this because I don't know what it is. Lunar New Year festivities um, often last 15 days with different tasks and activities taking place over the period. In China, it's also referred to as the Spring Festival. Okay, so let's see. The public festivity, here's a quick guide to, okay, so we haven't gotten to really the definition yet. Okay, so the Lunar New Year rulebook focus on the positive and only use auspicious language. So, how is the new Lunar New Year traditionally celebrated? It begins about a week ahead of the new year on the 26th day of the last lunar month, January 28th of this year. Festive cakes and puddings are made. The word for cakes and puddings is gao in Mandarin or go in Cantonese, which sounds the same as the word for tall, meaning eating them is believed to lead to improvements and growth in the coming year. If you haven't prepared your own go yet, here's an easy recipe for a turnip cake, a beloved Lunar New Year dish. That's fascinating. I should make that in my kitchen one day, you guys, with y'all. That would be fun. Then a big cleanup is done in homes on the 28th day, which was January 30th this year. The aim here is to rid your home of any bad luck that's accumulated over the past year. I should go get a water hose and just spray the inside of my house. A big family reunion dinner is usually held on Lunar New Year's Eve, which falls on January 31st this year. The menu is carefully chosen. It includes dishes associated with luck, including fish. The Chinese word for it sounds like the word for surplus. Puddings symbolize advancement, and foods that look like gold ingots, like dumplings. Though many Western nations refer to the Lunar New Year Spring Festival holiday as Chinese New Year, bear in mind it's celebrated not just in Chinese communities, but in other Asian countries, including Vietnam and South Korea. Countries that observe Lunar New Year often offer 3 to 7 days of public holidays, but celebrations aren't complete until the 15th day of the first lunar month, also known as the Lantern Festival. So cool. Like I love this stuff. It's just so neat to see how other parts of the world are celebrating the world, like and like what they're doing. You know what I mean? Hello. Stacy says, I absolutely love pudding. People are expected to visit relatives and friends in the early days of the new year, except for the third day of the month. Day 3 of the Lunar New Year, which will be February 3rd this year. Hello, Andrea. Good morning. So glad you're listening. Is named Kai Ko or Kai Cow or red mouth. It's believed that arguments are more likely to happen on this day, so people will visit temples and avoid social interactions. What? That's so cool. We should all like take a break on February 3rd. They're putting a plenty of other rules and superstitions attached to the Lunar New Year. For instance, don't wash or cut your hair on the first day of the new year. Why? The Chinese character for hair is the first character in the word for prosper. Therefore, washing or cutting it off is seen as washing your fortune away. Here's what's funny. Can we just pause? Don't take this away, Anna. This is crazy. I always start my day with a shower. Like I just start my day with a shower. But yesterday, because I walked Epcot, I took a shower like late last night, like not late, but like 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? Like I took a shower at the nighttime. So my hair is like, that's why it's always, if you ever see my hair a little bit more fluffy in the morning, like this, that probably means I took a shower the night before. Cause I take a shower every day. I wash my hair every day. Although people are always like, you don't have to wash your hair every day. And I do. So I haven't taken a shower today because I was like, I just took one. Like it hasn't even been like 12 hours. I don't know, maybe 12 hours. So I haven't washed my hair. Happy Lunar New Year to me. I'm definitely not washing my hair today. I'm not doing it until tomorrow morning. Yes, I do not want to wash away my fortune. I need it for 2022. You'll also want to avoid purchasing footwear the entire lunar month. I love it, you guys. No one buys shoes. As a term for shoes, hai sounds like losing and sighing in Cantonese. This is fascinating. Do, however, wear red. It's associated with luck and prosperity. I have a red sweater right there. I am wearing that today. Read more Lunar New Year do's and don'ts here. I should just grab it right now and put it on. I was wearing it last night because I was so cold. Throughout the 15-day festival, hosts usually prepare candy boxes and snacks for their guests. Steve, come visit me at my house. Mindy, come over. I will make you candy boxes and snacks. Married couples are expected to hand out red packets filled with money to children. What? And unmarried adults to wish them luck. Oh my gosh, I love that. I'm gonna get some. I always saw the red envelope for Lunar New Year, and I didn't know what that means. What does that mean, Doug? Live your hair song. Oh, Sheila's husband's birthday, Mike, right? Is Mike is February 3rd, and Kobe loves banana pudding. I love that. Okay, the 7th day of February 7th is said to be the day when the Chinese mother goddess Nuwa created mankind, and thus is called Rinrai, the people's birthday. Oh, Doug was saying, I was asking if you're talking about washing your hair for the song. Yes. Oh, I love Doug. You're so sweet. Different communities in Asia will serve different birthday foods on that day. For instance, people in Malaysia enjoy yiseng, or the prosperity toss of raw fish and shredded vegetables, whereas Cantonese people will eat sweet rice balls. Okay, I could do that. The highlight comes on the last day, February 15th. So you guys, we have Valentine's Day in between that. And think about it. Everything on Valentine's is red. That's great. I love that I'm so getting into this. I'm like so into this. I'm like so into it. Okay, sorry. So we have a birthday cake on February 7th. In ancient Chinese society, it was the only day when young girls could go out to admire lanterns and meet boys. How fascinating. That's the day after our big Valentine's Day here in our country. How cool that like there's this whole love thing going on at the same time, you guys. February is the month of love. Thus, it is also dubbed Chinese Valentine's Day. And it's probably like, if you could just keep reading, Liv, we don't need your commentary. Nowadays, cities around the world just put on massive lantern displays and fairs on the final day of the festival. You guys, what a beautiful way to go into our Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed the show this morning. I love you all. I will be back in Houston tomorrow morning. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for Kate and Will, right? Is that today? Is that Tuesday? I hate being out of my house. I like lose track of all the things. They will be on next. And then you've got Get On Up with Jam and Renee. The Anthony Davis show is after that. Your pal Hal, and then Mario Smith. So don't go anywhere. I will be back here tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern. You guys live every day. Bye.